Hi guys, I'm James and Adeleke, Chief Executive of Generation Success. I'm here with our Director of Partnerships, Sharon. Sharon, how are you?
Hi, great, thanks. How are you feeling? It's been a long couple of days, hasn't it?
It has been a long couple of days, but how have you found the CIPD festival?
Oh my gosh, yes. And in fact, my hips and my knees attest the fact that we haven't had a chance to sit down because we have just been so overwhelmed with visitors.
Agreed. You know what? Before we got here, I didn't sleep at all because I was really nervous. I was really excited because I just didn't know how the profession would see to your daughter. And wow, like you said, we've been overwhelmed with so many people coming across saying, "I wish I knew about this earlier." And you know, this movie is going to change the world. Wow, so
It's been great. I don't think there's been a single person, even if their organisation wasn't finding this a perfect match for them on an individual level, they've wanted to get involved and do things like memberships. But every organisation has been just overwhelmingly supportive, and some incredible brands that are supporting it that we've had, like Bankers England, like we've had McLaren. I'm sorry, I took a personal affinity to McLaren. He was my new best friend. I'm hoping he'll get me places.
Oh yeah.
The Thames Water, the NHS.
Yes, our friends with PwC, of course, came across. Tony King, Ben Burgers. All right. Yeah, it's been incredible how many organizations from all different sectors, all different sizes of research we want to be part of it.
Yeah, and the positivity, because we were with our young people and you and me throwing our arms out to any randomers walking by, but no one's kind of done that down scoop pass. They're always like, yes, I want to talk to you. How can I not? So the positivity has been just brilliant.
And you know, we've been asking everyone that all the featured doors from this festival 3 questions. I'm going to ask them to you as well.
Okay.
All right then. She's not prepared for this, but I'm going to ask you.
All right.
Will you open the door for you?
Who opened the door for me? Funnily enough, when I'm from America and I just arrived, I interviewed for the job. And I wasn't getting very far because I was American, my qualifications didn't really match to here. But I had an interview with a Dutch publishing company in London. And he kind of took me under his wing and said, definitely give me a shot, and just kind of like, you know, you can come across a great way. And yeah, I ended up working in publishing in London for 5 years as a result of that, but I don't think I would have had that. You know, and I was really surprised.
Really? Yeah. And does he know that? Does he know that you opened that door for you into this sector?
Do you know, it's funny that, because I'm old but very, very wise, and I haven't spoken to him in a long time, but I think it's time to get back to him and kind of say, you know, in fact, we've had a couple of people say that today, that they said, you know, now as I think of this story, I need to let that person know what impacted me. So yes, I think I need to get back into that.
Yes, please. This is why we have this Open Your Doors campaign, because there's so many people who are opening doors every single day. We need to thank them. We also need to raise more awareness that this needs to be done more often.
Yeah.
And why is opening doors important?
Oh, it's absolutely important to me because in a world where young people can be overwhelmed, it's not always a fair playing ground, let's be honest. And it's also about kind of overcoming their own fear of aspiration.
Yes.
You know, that they think, oh, well, I'm not bothering going to talk about an organization because that's not me. I don't belong there. And I love that ethos, the idea of opening doors in these organizations to say, you know, come in and it's okay, you're welcome.
You're welcome. You should love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And you know, any advice you give to a young person trying to enter the industry?
Oh, well, I always say the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Okay.
You know, and it's very difficult for young people who are shy, but there's lots of other ways to make noise, and take the time to do your research.
Yeah.
You know, no, thank you for just winging it.
Yeah.
But if you get to know an organization or love a sector or a type of job, keep banging on the door, coming out and being able to do it from an educated, informed place. That's what I would say.
I love it. That's a great advice. And you know, part of our door openers campaign is we want people to nominate 3 people, and we give you a chance to think about it on the spot.
It's always going to change. Thank you.
And for me, my question to you as well, what is your hopes of what happens after today's CIPD?
Well, I would love to get everybody signed up, and that would be amazing. Because it's easy when you're an event and things are a whirl, to actually get them pinned down. It would be really amazing to maybe speak to them 6 months from now and say, so what? When you were stars, how did the event work? But more importantly, we're doing this for young people. How they prevail from all of this,
100%. I totally agree with you. And I think one of the most interesting things from a lot of conversations is how so many organizations have went, we've just rewritten our D&I policy. But actually, we haven't done anything about it yet.
Yes.
It's there, the statement is there, the policy is there. Or we've got organizations who, they're like, we haven't got anything really on early careers. One asset management company, offices around the parts of the world, they're not really doing much on early careers. And as soon as you said the statement, but we have a diverse workforce, I was like, yeah, already know that.
Yeah. What does that mean?
What does that actually mean, So she's like, yeah, I'll take your details, I'll come back to you next year. But also, the reason why I say this is, which organizations are more than the statements on the website, based on not just the words that they're using, but the actions. And this is why I'm so proud of all the people who signed the pledge, said, let's book a meeting after the call, and let's take part in your voice.
Wholeheartedly and embracing it. That's what I love. They were just like, also some of a couple of people were standing on stage saying, where do I sign? But everyone, I said, it's spread. It's a bit busy, but I promise you, they're great. Absolutely. We'll have a talk here in the conversation. That's going to be great.
It is. Have a talk, carry the conversation. Let's take action, because the people that matter are watching. Open Your Doors Day is an amazing day to actually social mobility. Guys, out today. Thank you, CIPD Festival, for having us. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, all the team who've been part of this.
James, leading from the front.
Oh my God, 5 more.